Good morning, fitness peeps out there in Facebook land. Happy Sunday. I'm Irene Chan, bringing you today's personal training by iChan. Hope you guys have had a good weekend thus far. I know for my football fans, college football back in play. Some of you guys are super happy. And of course, if you're NFL football, that starts, I think that started Thursday. I know it's Sunday, so I know it's a big football day, but I don't know, with Hurricane Irma, I don't even know if coming and going. I don't even barely know what day of the week it is. But let's just get into this so we can get back to Sunday fun day. Get our workout in and go and have some fun. All right, so today's workout is row, row, row your boat, Annie. Yeah, so those of you guys who've been doing CrossFit long enough, you guys know what Annie is. So row, row, row your boat, Annie. Just adding a rower to the mix. So it is... so those of you guys who know Annie, some of us know Annie intimately. I don't mean that in a good way. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10 of double unders and sit-ups. Row, row, row your boat, Annie, means we're going to throw in some rowing into that as well. So 500, 400, 300, 200, 100. So when we talk about rowing, guys, remember, rowing is basically a seated deadlift. So if you guys recall from deadlifts, you initiate this row by doing all legs first. My arms stay straight and they do not take over until the bar just about reaches my knees, in which case my arms take over, and now I'm here. Now I'm going to go in reverse and it's all arms, 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 arms. Notice my knees have not bent yet until the bar reaches the knees, in which case then it becomes legs. So it's legs, arms, arms, legs. Keeping your back straight. Notice my chain doesn't flop up and down. I learned from an Olympian rower that you can put a piece of tape above and below the chain. So that way you're forced to make sure that chain stays in a horizontal path. It just moves back and forth. There's not this floppy thing going on. It means you're not in control. And you'll also notice that I don't put my feet in the straps because they do a drill called the feet out drill, which again forces them to do proper technique, because here, when you get back here, what stops you from flying off, since your feet aren't strapped in, is that you have to engage your core. So make sure you engage your core here and stop to go back. Take some practice. And then the other thing I learned, so you were looking for a pretty parabola. It's supposed to be a perfectly upside down U to show that you're using your energy efficiently, both on the in and on the out part of the row. So after you do your 500 meter row, you're going to grab your jump rope. I don't know if you can see this because I don't have, I didn't plan this properly. You can see it's a pretty day outside. Oh, let's try this. Yeah, I think this will work. I don't like a good cement block to help you when you need it. You're going to pick up your jump rope and you're going to complete 50 double unders. I'm not going to do 50 again. And for those of you guys who have really good double unders, because I don't, but I try to do them unbroken. Double under is basically the rope passing underneath your body twice in one jump. Take some practice. Thing here is you keep your elbows tucked into your body and it's all wrist. The other trick is to not look down on the ground, because a lot of us have this tendency when we're jumping to look down at our toes, and what happens then is because in order to do a double under properly, you have to jump straight up and down. And it's all straight up and down. As if you're looking at your toes, what ends up happening, you don't even realize it, is that you're doing these minuscule jumps forward, which is what's probably throwing off your double under. So find a point straight ahead of you and fixate on that. Remember, elbows tucked in. Let me see if I can do it this way. at my point, do a couple single jumps and wow, actually did 50 unbroken. It's been a long time since I was able to do that. Whew. That'll get your cardio up. And then once you're done with your double unders, you're gonna drop to the ground and do sit-ups. The important thing is sit-ups, I don't care if you wanna do a butterfly or regular. Ooh, you kind of fell there for a sec. Let's go reposition. Here we go. You can either choose to do regular sit-ups with your knees up, if you like. What's important here is that you squeeze and engage the core and that this shoulder joint passes the hip joint to count as a rep. You can choose to do butterfly if you'd like, in which case you're engaging more of your abs. And as you can see, I need some work here. And that's it, guys. So 500 meter row, 50 double unders, 50 sit-ups, 400 meter row, 40 double unders, 40 sit-ups, 300 meter row, 30 double unders, 30 sit-ups, 200, 20, 110, done. Row, row, row your boat, Annie. If you don't have double unders yet, you can substitute them with single unders. So it's a 2-to-1 ratio. So instead of doing 50 double unders, you would have to do 100 single unders. And if you don't even have a jump rope, then feel free to substitute that with jumping jacks. Same amount, 2-to-1. All right, I'm going to take this remaining time that I have out here, enjoy the day, do a little bit of stretching, hip mobility, so that way I can then go out and enjoy Sunday fun day. Okay guys, remember to keep your sphere positive. That means positive thoughts, positive people, positive attitude, because in this world of negativity, it's going to be all sorts of things and people trying to pierce that sphere. Your job to keep it positive. Remember, kindness is gangsta. Love your neighbor. Help those that need it. I was going to say forget those that don't, but that's not very neighborly. Let's just say that you focus your attention and your energies on people who will appreciate and need and are grateful or going to be grateful for your help. So anyway, I'm Irene Chan, Personal Training by iChan. Have an amazing rest of your weekend, guys. I'll see you later. I love you.